What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I am Magicide, and welcome to our brand new campaign here playing XCOM Enemy Unknown with the Enemy Within expansion. I figured, you know what the hell? We played XCOM 2 earlier this year. We started it off like last September, a year ago, and then, you know, I don't know, I just wasn't really in the mood to play much tactical-based RPGs and whatnot, and there was a bunch of other stuff going on, so I ended up kind of like shelving the series and then picking it back up around the beginning of this year, and then finally finishing it up like several months ago. And I do have to say that there is this pretty big thread on the XCOM subreddit that are basically saying that XCOM 2 is having another like massive expansion that supposedly is going to be coming out sometime later on this year. What it was just rumors before are still pretty much kind of rumors now, but I guess they're kind of like open rumors to some extent, meaning that, like, you know, while we don't have any official information, but we do definitely know that there is a big meaty expansion coming out for XCOM 2. And you know, want to know something? Like, I don't have any plans on returning to XCOM 2 anytime soon. I did do what I said I was going to do before in that series, is that I, you know, went back and tried playing the game on my own by myself, you know, just for the hell of it, try to finish up a couple achievements. And you know what, because of all the mods and everything that I put in, there were a couple of them that were probably bugging out or maybe incompatible with one another, as you guys probably have noticed in that campaign. And you know, I just had so many goddamn crashes that I just ended up putting the game down and uninstalling and just saying, screw it, I'll pick it up some other time. So that has nothing to do with this series, because I actually really want to do this. I did play XCOM Enemy Unknown at least a good handful of years ago, and I got really far. I ended up like micromanaging the hell out of the game. I got to the point where I think you're supposed to get up to the alien spaceship at the very end and, you know, beat the game, and I just kind of put it down and lost interest after that. So the point of this campaign is to actually do a couple things. First of all, I want to finish the game, and secondly, I want to make sure, I want to try to get that one achievement you get for not having any of the countries secede from XCOM. It's very, very difficult to do, and I know it's kind of a little RNG based. It's like you got to have like the lucky start where, you know, you just don't get blasted right away. So that's what we're going to try to do. We are going to watch the tutorial. I did, you know, I know that there are some kind of differences between either like skipping the tutorial or versus playing the tutorial, as far as like your starting squad and the promotions and everything goes. But I think, you know what, in terms of doing a Let's Play series, I would like to actually have all of the content present, like including all of the cinematic cutscenes and everything. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and set up the difficulty here. I am going to be playing on normal. I'm not like some XCOM pro. I mean, I am pretty decent in general when it comes to tactical RPGs or strategy RPGs, if you will. But I think we're just going to do regular normal. I think that works pretty well for me. As far as the advanced options go, Operation Progeny. Undertake a campaign. Yes, we absolutely want to do that. We could do Iron Man, but since I am going to be recording these videos, there's always the chance of, you know, getting game crashes and things. And you know what? Just having Iron Man and having a game crash, or, you know, having some sort of weird issues with the save file, it's just a pain in the ass. I know it keeps you honest. I understand, and I'm a big fan of playing Iron Man. I always play Iron Man on my own, but I don't think I could do it while recording. I don't remember what Second Wave does. Reduced beginner VO. This option will turn off the voiceover primarily aimed at new players. Ah, that's fine. We can keep it. As far as Second Wave, that's right, the additional options. So this would be really fun to play, actually. Let's do. I don't want to do damage roulette. The funding offered by individual council members is randomized. I really like the sound of that. Rookies have a random starting stats. Okay, let's start that. Hitting potential. Yes. I love the training roulette because that's really fantastic. The save scum, loading a save game will reset the random seed. I actually kind of like the sound of that. Since we are not going to be playing on Iron Man, I don't really intend on save scumming, but there are going to be instances where it just can't be helped because, you know, I don't know, game crashes or whatever else, or whatever the case may be. There's sometimes you might actually accidentally misclicks. I really fucking hate misclicking, and it happens. It's just a reality of the game. So we're gonna do the whole the new seed with the save scum. Let's see here. And aiming angles. Units receive an aim bonus the closer they are to flanking an enemy. Yes, we'll do that. So I'm going to put this down in the description for anybody that you know is not going to be watching this episode, or if you just really wanted a quick refresher about what I'm going to be, what I've activated, what I've enabled. So everything's good? Everything's good. All right, let's start the game. I do have to say about the second wave, the training roulette and the hidden potential. These are really fun, by the way. So let's start our game.
In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCOM project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
Okay, so let's see here. I did watch like an analysis video that simply said that that North America and Europe are not the places that you want to start off. That the best place to start off is Asia, South America, and Africa. Autopsies and interrogations are completed instantly. I think we may start in Africa because the monthly XCOM funding is always really good. Oh, and by the way, if you're watching my other series, the Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut, and I spoke about Michael McCann doing the soundtrack, yep, I did say that he did do the soundtrack for this game, as you can tell by the synth lines and stuff, so we get to hear some more Michael McCann, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely one of my favorite video game composers, because the guy, man, he just makes these killer scores. I love it. I think we're gonna start in Africa. I think so. Let's see here. I don't really care about that. Yes, we're gonna start in Africa. We want the extra cash.
Listen up. We're going to be dropping you deep in the Nigerian interior for the next operation. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
And I do have to add that the those green pods, if you noticed during that cutscene when they landed, if you joined me for the XCOM 2 playlist and we had to fight all the Lost, you noticed that those like green canisters were there? Well, there you go. That's where they came from. I mean, it's pretty obvious where they came from. I'm just saying that, you know, it's nice to see the initial stages of the invasion and how the Lost came to be.
Strike one, this is Central. You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
So weird. I was assuming that we were going to start off with the tutorial, but I think because we loaded up the expansion, maybe we don't get the tutorial. I guess this is the tutorial mission for the expansion. So if you can tell at the top right-hand corner, we get the meld, and the meld is like something that's timed. You have like so many minutes to actually get to it. You can see it on the map sometimes. If you see like a little spinny thingy, that's the meld, and it's basically like another like resource currency that you really want to pick up because it helps out with some of your upgrades later on. So we gotta be really careful about how we move. And I'm thinking we might want to move this way first because we get better cover going this way. And I don't know where the meld is located. We can tell that the edge of the map is here, obviously by the red barrier lines. Let's go on the other side of this.
On my way.
On the other side of this barrier. Suzuki. Okay, put let's get
Roger
Suzuki
that.
up here. Right, Miss Russian lady. Let's get you.
Есть, выполняю.
Normally, you know, you want to like be quite cautious and put all your people in Overwatches and everything.
Moving out.
But right now, I'm just trying to cover the distance. Ooh, we got a guy named Shen. Nice. Okay, so there's a meld right there. So as I was saying, you can see them in the fog of war.
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah. Yes. So still haven't run into any enemies. Although we did hear some enemies, so they gotta be... I'm guessing they're probably up here. If I had to guess it all. I think what I'll do... Probably put you on the other side of this card.
Alien life on Earth.
Ah, shit.
We're witnessing something never before seen in recorded history.
So now that we spooked them... Okay, so we know we got one behind that truck.
Я в пути.
I think it's just smart for me to put some Overwatches down. And then I think we're gonna put you behind these barrels. Because we had this other one that stayed on the right-hand side, so might as well get an Overwatch over here. You know they're gonna try to come over here and rush up on me, try to get a piece of dead ass.
There's something out there.
Shit.
Whoa!
Oh man, we spooked them all.
X-ray spotted.
Come on, where's that Overwatch, damn it? Here we are. Yeah.
Hoorah! Their weapons appear to self-destruct when the operator dies. We should look closely for any fragments that could be salvaged for our own development programs.
So even though he's hit, I'm actually gonna move him up and get the meld.
Got the goods.
Okay, so we've got a 65% chance to hit this guy. Let's go for it. Take him out. Yeah, even got that crit. Nice. Okay, since we know we have enemies that are up here, why don't we get some better cover?
Выхожу.
Let's put you in Overwatch. See, the thing that sucks though is that she is really exposed. Damn.
I'm on it, Commander.
I have no choice. I'm gonna have to do this. Oh yeah, we got a flank right here. It's still 65% chance. Let's go for it. Let's try to take out another one. Yeah! Look at that shit.
Keeping score.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna move you up,
Affirmative.
Mr. Shen. I don't remember exactly what happens if you end up killing all the enemies without collecting the meld. Okay, so that little orange line, that means that's giving you a direct line of where the meld is at. So that means it's somewhere up here. Okay, I really need to do is
Yes, Commander.
keep you out of the way. I'm gonna put you in Overwatch. I'm gonna probably have to hopscotch my people a little bit here.
Okay.
Okay, what do we got here? 54% chance. Or I could throw a nade. Ah, man. Just out of range. Shit. Alright, you know what? We're gonna try to fire.
Missed.
So the problem is if I move up here, I don't want to spook any more enemies. Damn. Is there anybody else I can move? Oh, what the fuck? I didn't realize to put it in Overwatch. Oh, man. Alright there, Shen buddy.
Copy that.
Just move you up one, and then we're gonna put you in Overwatch as well, just in case.
Got a lot of heat on me. Vehicle on fire.
Feeling a little rusty here playing this, to be quite honest.
Moving out.
XCOM 1 is definitely not XCOM 2. So what do we got here? We got a 51% chance. We're gonna throw the nade. Yes. Right on top of this bastard.
Frag out.
Right on top of him.
Commander, you may want to instruct your men to exercise restraint when using explosives. While certainly effective at killing aliens, they also destroy the artifacts we're hoping to recover from the bodies. Just something to consider.
Roger, Dodger, Dr. Fallen.
If I may, Commander, the labs are on high alert. Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
Okay, so that basically answered that question. If you end up killing all the enemies before you collected the other meld, you automatically collect them. I can dig it.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
Welcome to XCOM HQ, Commander. I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
Now, unlike XCOM 2, when you actually come to building
Commander
your
to the
base,
research labs.
you absolutely want to
Commander to the research labs.
duplicate. You want to have redundancy. Okay, so we got some people that are wounded. We got some
Just like it
promotions.
sounds, the support class provides that intangible edge our squads need. They make everyone around them better.
So keep in mind, everything's randomized, so we're gonna get some random ass skills here. So you got a smoke grenade, okay. And then Miss Lucy Brown
The
here.
assault class serves as our front line. They're the first ones into a fight, and the last ones out.
Okay, what I will say is that I'll probably end up updating some of my soldiers as far as their names and stuff go, so don't get too attached to their names. And
The recovered artifacts are being unloaded, and the research team is waiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
nice. Okay. So let's see here. We need to go to research.
Hello, Commander. My name is Dr. Fallen. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of XCOM's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers. With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
All right, and then we'll go talk to Shen after this, after we start our new research project. I don't remember exactly the sequence that you really want to go with as far as research and development. I think we're gonna go with weapon fragments first.
Commander, I realize our troops have to put their own survival first, but every alien we use explosives against is one less opportunity to recover new artifacts.
Yeah. You've already like grilled me about that.
Ah, Commander. I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering. Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here. Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
So as far as building stuff,
We've still got some room to grow up here, but if we really want to expand our facilities, we're going to have to start excavating beneath the base. Unfortunately, the deeper we go, the more it's going to cost.
so this is going to be a pain in the ass, is that we don't want to build anything yet because we have our... We don't want to build any ships. We don't have access to the actual satellites yet. What we want to do is actually build the satellites. Okay, so let's go to mission control. You know what? I swear to God. Okay, so as far as our barracks go, right, we have to actually have the promotions for that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, actually, before we do that, let's go actually visit my soldiers. See how many I have. Okay, there is an achievement that if you keep the same people in every mission throughout the entire game, apparently there is an achievement for that. I don't think it's actually difficulty, or have a difficulty requirement to it. I think you could do it on easy if you really wanted to. Let's go to mission control. I guess we're just gonna have to scan for some stuff and get into our true first mission.
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
So I do have to say, I'd rather prioritize the money for the moment. So we're gonna get some cash. Okay, so let's see here. I don't believe there's any other items we can actually add. Right? Let's see here. Loadout. Yeah, it's pretty much just standard gear. That's okay. Let's go ahead and launch our first mission. I mean, our first actual real mission outside of the little beginning tutorial thing.
Touching down.
We're dropping you just inside the Egyptian border. Alien activity continues to surge within several major cities. Our response is crucial to minimizing the spread of panic.
Yep. Let's go ahead and launch.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
Okay, so it looks like the corner of the map that we want to be concerned with is right here. See if we can actually see some of the meld. There's one meld right there. See how it's spinning? So there's one. That could be one. I can't tell. It looks like it might have been one of those like green canister things. So we're gonna actually try to make a beeline for this building over here. I don't remember if we can actually open up the garage doors or not, or if we actually have to go around. Let's see here. We want to use this man first.
Yes, sir.
So we haven't run into any aliens yet, so we're just gonna actually straight up just move all of our characters. Just like the perfect time for us to actually get a couple more promotions for some of our rookies. I think we're gonna put you like
Roger,
right
Dodger.
there. Okay, so what I think I should do I actually kind of want to go maybe wide. Because the way this game works, or at least the way it's always worked for me, is that there'll always be like enemies like inside a building, and then plus there'll be enemies outside the building. And then you're fucked. Can we put you behind this car?
Good to go. Eyes on target.
Yeah, well, see, that's what I'm talking about right there. Okay, so we're gonna put you in Overwatch. I think we're gonna put you on the other side of this truck. Or I could have her do run and gun.
I'm on the move.
I suppose for my rookies can actually get up in here, like right there. And yes, you can use your nades to actually explode the cars and whatnot.
Moving to position.
But I'm gonna hold off on that because I want to actually hoard them until I actually absolutely need them. Okay.
J'ai entendu du bruit.
You know we have some sectoids over there. Yes. Alright, so we got our badass alien up here.
Heading to that location.
Let's see if we can pound his poop chute a little bit. Nope.
That is not good.
Okay, you're flank. You got a 55% chance of hitting. Let's go for it. It's like flipping a coin here. Damn. So we're gonna have to do a running gun here. I think what I probably want to do is move you all the way up and fire. Come on.
I'll get him next time.
No, you're not. This rookie over here is gonna get him. All right, hopefully we get him this time. Yeah.
Je l'ai eu. Ils perdent du terrain.
Okay, so if that thing's gonna go inside the building here, what I'm gonna do is start to move my people inside the building. Because I really want to try to get into the into this warehouse over here, so I could potentially get the meld. I think I should probably put you in Overwatch, and the rest of my people, I'm just gonna need to straight up move you guys up. Yep, same thing with you.
Moving out.
Moving out.
It's too bad I don't have running gun right now.
Taking fire over here.
So we're getting not quite flanked. Okay, there's the other meld. Ah, it's right outside. Okay. So I really don't want to like break up or split up my forces here. I suppose if we came in here and got the one meld wherever the hell it's at, right there. I think we should be okay. I think we should probably...
Aye, aye, Commander.
Put you right up in here. I'm gonna try to get my hands on that meld as quick as possible. Oh, son of a bitch, he's right there. No.
Je vais vers la position.
Okay, so what I absolutely positively have to do here, 21, 40. Oh, it's terrible. Can I throw a nade up here? Oh, I think I can. Oh, I can. It's gonna be my like one saving grace. Really hate to use the nade because just like Dr. Fallen was saying, it destroys the gear.
I'm on it, Commander.
All right, how much of a chance you got? A 45% chance to hit. All right, let's go for it.
Adjusting aim.
Copy that.
And again, I really hate to do this, but oh, we want nades. Yes. Can we? Okay, so that is going to hit him. I don't know if it's going to actually do max damage. Yeah. Okay, so Sectoid here is gonna do a double move. That's fine with me.
That's affirmative. Alien object inside. It's been secured.
Nice. Okay, so I think I really want to get another promotion. So I think I'm gonna move you first.
J'y vais.
There you are. Worthless.
Moving out.
Although now that I got this thing completely flanked, how the wait? There we are.
Bye-bye.
Mission accomplished.
Nice.
Commander to the Situation Room. Commander to the Situation Room.
So hopefully we get access to the world screen to figure out where the panic is all at.
Excellent work, Commander. I'm impressed you were able to recover so much of the meld substance without any casualties.
Our snipers specialize in dealing massive amounts of damage from afar. But without sufficient training, they're vulnerable in close combat situations.
We got our first sniper, that's great.
The heavy weapons specialist provides a crucial service to the squad. With the rocket launcher in tow, there are demolitions experts.
And then finally, we get another, we get a squatty. Get another heavy weapons. I can dig it. Nice. That's right, I completely forgot we got medals in this game. Okay, we recovered a bunch of good stuff.
Commander to the Situation
We will be in touch, Commander.
Situation Room.
Commander, you can now honor our soldiers by awarding them medals for accomplishments you deem appropriate. You can view and award medals in the barracks.
So I would recommend not doing any of the medals yet until like you've got a couple of your people that have sufficient promotions and whatnot, so you don't end up like, you know, promoting somebody and then the next mission you take them out on, they end up like croaking.
Every member of the council is going to want satellite coverage, so we should plan our deployments carefully.
Let's see here. Let's go ahead and launch a satellite. Let's see here. Expanding our satellite coverage is crucial to intercepting alien craft and maintaining the support of the Council's member nations. Deploy satellites to gain monthly funding from XCOM Council nations. Monitoring countries on the same continent will greatly increase the monthly rewards granted by that continent. If every country in a continent is monitored by XCOM's satellites, an additional content-specific bonus is granted. We will need interceptors deployed to continents in which we have satellite coverage. Interceptors can be hired and transferred through the hangar facility. Okay, so I think what we should do is probably launch it here in Mexico. Definitely, because it's awesome.
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity. Additional uplink required.
So we have to build some more uplinks. Okay. And I think we get more uplinks from building these facilities. Yeah. So we need more engineers. God damn it. So these steam vents are where you really want to be able to build your power. The power, you get more power for building them there. Shit. So if we... I really don't want to build it there.
Work crews are on their way to begin construction. I'll send word when the new facility is operational.
Alright, so I think we should probably build a couple of med kits. Well, I still have the opportunity to at least maybe 2. And then we'll build some, oh, here's our satellites. I shouldn't have been building shit. What am I doing?
Commander, our current satellite uplink facilities are at full capacity. We should build additional uplinks as soon as possible to allow for new satellite deployments.
All right, so we're gonna build 2 satellites here. I'm hoping I'm doing this correctly. And then, as far as our ship list goes, we're gonna transfer one of them
you can arrange
to
have our interceptors transferred to bases throughout the world. By stationing our fleet on various continents, we'll have a much better chance of intercepting new UFO contacts in those areas.
So we can actually build other ships, correct? Yeah. I think I'm gonna hold off on that for now. Honestly, because if we go over to the situation room, we need one in South America, though. Let's see here. Yes. It's gonna take it forever. Well, actually, no, 3 days. Okay, that'll be fine. I think this is a pretty good start for our campaign. I think we should probably hard save our game right here. Let's go ahead and save. Awesome. So thank you very much for joining me. I'm very much looking forward to this campaign and jumping back into XCOM. I've been thinking about this for at least the past month and a half, and it was just a matter of time before I actually got on top of it once I finished all of my other priorities in my personal life, like going to visit family and surgery and everything else. So now that we have the opportunity, we are going to do it. And I'm going to play this game. We're going to beat this game. We're going to conquer this game. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care and have a good one.